Predator Badlands was a great addition to the Predator franchise. Let's talk about it. So I saw this movie last night and I really dug it a lot. I thought it was a great addition to the franchise. I think Dan Trachtenberg really did this character justice. I think he really understands the franchise, really loves the franchise, and he's done a really good job with it. Getting the Predator finally as the main character in a movie, I think, was long overdue. It's a great idea. I think he can more than capable of carrying this movie. He does not need any human characters. Even when he's not talking and just kind of, doing his hunting, I think really worked well. And I really hope this is the blueprint going forward. I do think there'll be some blowback to the overall storyline, particularly Elle Fanning's character. A lot of people are calling it a quote-unquote Disney Predator. I disagree. Yes, could it have been a little bit more gruesome? Yeah, sure. But I do think they made it a little bit more accessible to families and other audiences, which was a good decision. And I think this movie is plenty gruesome. I just disagree that I don't want to give anything away, but I disagree with the ending of this movie kind of ruining it. I understand some people aren't going to like it, but for me, it was kind of a non-factor. I had already gotten all the good stuff that I wanted to see in this movie. Without giving anything away, it was cool to see Weyland-Yutani mentioned in this movie, potentially creating a connection to the Alien franchise. Of course, this has already happened in Alien vs. Predator, and I'm really hoping it goes back in that direction. I want to see these two fight again, and really just get a better I like Alien vs. Predator, but I want to get a better movie with current CGI and current technology than what we got about 15 years ago. If you did like this movie, I would highly recommend to also go watch Prey, which is another Predator movie created by Dan Trachtenberg a few years ago, where he's battling Native Americans in the 1700s. It's a really good movie. I don't know if this or Badlands is better. They're very different. Prey might be a little bit better. It's really down to opinion, but I would definitely go back and watch it on Hulu. And I would also go back and watch Predator Killer of Killers, also on Hulu, also made by Dan Trachtenberg, who now has a trilogy of Predator movies. This is a more three-part movie. It's animated, but it's also very good, and it ties into the main franchise. So I would also watch this in addition to watching Prey as well. Other things I loved about the movie is just the overall feel of this movie. The skin of this movie could be used for a number of other types of movies. There's a good Star Wars movie in here. There's a good Marvel movie in here. There's a good DC movie in here. There's other sci-fi properties that are good in here. There are just so many elements, from the weapons to the cinematography to the set design, even to the sound. I thought the sound was great the Predators are making. So I'm really interested in seeing where Dan Trachtenberg's career goes from here. I certainly love him being in charge of the Predator franchise, but I think he can take the reins of a larger sci-fi franchise, potentially Star Wars or Marvel, or really something in that realm. A lot of people also complained about the design of this Predator, but I think it's smart to kind of have a wide array of designs. As you can see, we have gotten all different types of Predators. Everyone has their own favorite, their own interpretation. So I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer here. I'd like to see them continue to kind of experiment like this. Overall, I had a really good time with the movies. It was a brisk movie, about an hour and 45 minutes, maybe a little bit less because of credits. I thought it was paced well. I just think this is why you go to the movies, to be entertained. Not every movie has to be The Godfather. I thought this movie was really good. It's exactly what I wanted out of a Predator movie. There's a few things I would change, but overall, I definitely recommend going to see it in theaters. Thanks, guys, for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.